Hey guys, so a lot of you have been asking me about like what the tea is at Equinox. I've actually been wanting to talk about this for a long time, and I'm kind of taking this as my sign that it might be time to. Definitely want a seat for this one because it's going to be a doozy. So let me give you a little backstory. Last winter, I kind of expanded my Equinox membership. I only belonged to like my home gym, which was in Greenwich, and then I expanded it kind of to the metro area so I could go in the city as well as in Darien. I'm sure as many of you know, I go to Solid Core. Right next to Solid Core in Darien is the Equinox. So it's like perfect. After Solid Core, you can go to the Darien Equinox, shower, do some cardio, whatever. So in my first week being there, this guy like stares me down, but in the kind of way where it like enters into your soul. And I'm the kind of person where you literally have to like shake me and be like, I want you for me to like pick up what you're putting down. But so for me to be like, oh wow, he wants you, like it was intense. So me and this guy happened to wind up in the steam room together, kind of after my solid core class. I'm sitting there just like whatever, like this. He's sitting like right next to me and is like staring me down. Like I can like feel him staring me down, like so intensely, like looking at me, and I'm just like looking straight forward, like whatever. And he's like getting all antsy, like moving around, kind of like whatever, and I'm just like straight forward. All of a sudden, he stands up like this, opens, like is about to open his towel, while I'm sitting right here, and I'm just like frozen, like looking straight ahead. I'm like, oh my god, like what is happening? This is not like I don't know what this is. Why is he standing? Like, so he can tell that I'm like frozen and not doing anything. So he like kind of sits back down, but is still kind of antsy, like looking at me. And then another guy comes in, like, thank God. So a week later, we wind up in the steam room again. I'm sitting like over here, and then he's sitting across in another side, but it's just us two in there. He's kind of like sitting like spread legged like that, like with the towel on, but like whatever. And I'm kind of just like straightforward ahead, like looking forward again. And he's like, hey, like, and I'm just like looking down. And I'm like, hey. And then he kind of just like knew to like back off, I guess. So mind you, I'm new to the gym. I know nothing about this guy. Like he was kind of giving me like I'm like he's probably doing this with like so many people. Like and the fact that he thinks that he can just do whatever with you, like whatever. But as I'm going to the gym, I realize like, oh wow, this guy is like really well respected by almost everyone here. Everyone is friends with him. He has a personal trainer 5 days a week. I was like, this is someone who is respectable. This is like a confused straight guy or something like that, or someone who's just figuring out their sexuality and kind of coming to terms with it. I was like, oh, he's like harmless. Like he's kind of beloved here by all of these people. So as time goes on, we develop like this friendship kind of like we start saying hi to each other. Like I'm like, okay, like this guy's like normal. Like he's not like this creep that you may have thought he was. And he ends up moving his locker from where he was with all his buddies on across the other side of the locker room to move his locker right next to me on the other side of the locker room. So he would start changing next to me every morning, talking me up, chatting me up, like having conversation with me. And I was like, wow, like this guy really likes you. So over the coming months, our friendship starts to develop. Not days, not weeks, months this goes on. We're getting like close. Like he's chatting me up every day. Like, and he's like a tough guy. Okay. So like he's like laughing at me, like he thinks I'm really funny. Like I'm like, wow, he really likes you. Like this must be like really helping him kind of like figure his stuff out, like whatever. But there would still kind of be like sexual undertones to the friendship. Like he would like eye me down and just like, I knew he like wanted it, but like I'm new to the steam scene, okay? Like in my mind, I'm like, I live 3 exits away and live alone. Like, let's go hop in the car and go to my place. Like, I don't need to do this here. But I'm like, all right, whatever. He's like divorced, like clearly struggling with stuff. Like he's like confused. That's probably like not on the table. Just like keep giving him a friendship and like holding space for him. But like I'm just not like trying to do anything in the steam room, you know? Also, this guy has like a very high position at work. Like he's the head of the New York office, has a ton of employees. So I was like, wow, he really likes you. Like he really sees something in you. Like maybe he like wants to hire you or something. Like he must really think you're so talented. He also volunteers at the church. So I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe God sent this guy to you, you know? So our like friendship is becoming like pretty public at this point. And in my mind, I'm like, obviously this guy is like, he doesn't wear a wedding ring. He's like clearly divorced or like separated or something because this is so public. Like this, like all these guys were kind of starting to be like, what is going on between these two? Like something is like going on here. Like, and this guy, let's call the one that has been eyeing me, let's call him Schmerich, okay? His name's Schmerich. He was helping me, like, on some of the machines and stuff. Like, he would help me. Like, we developed kind of like this friendship. So at this point, I'm like, this guy is literally in love with you. Like, he's risking it all for you in front of his buddies, okay? But I'd also be like, where is this going? So, like, every time I would, like, pull away, he would like rev up his actions like even more and like try to make it seem like he was even more interested in me, all of this. And this kind of went on like a few times and I started to clock it. And I was like, I think he's like kind of playing games with you because he would like rev up his actions whenever I would pull away. And I was like, I think he like wants you to like kind of chase him in like a weird sort of like way. So I'm starting to clock that I think like he may be playing some games here, like a cat and mouse kind of a thing. And, you know, we have a conversation one day and he goes, oh, my wife. I'm thinking to myself, I go, your wife? I'm like, you're married? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you didn't know that? I'm like, no, you do whatever you want. So now I'm like, okay, like this guy is like deceptive. Like he had literally 4 months to casually mention he had a wife. And instead of telling you he had a wife, all he's been doing is I fucking you, making it seem like he's this bachelor. I mean, he gives off bachelor vibes to a T, okay? So after Schmerich tells me he has a wife, he's revving up his actions even more. Like almost doing the most even more. Like chatting me up, still eye fucking me, still, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm like, I guess he just like wants to be your friend. Like, I don't know. So as this is all going on, I realize that there's another guy in the background here who's around my age. Let's call him Han. And Han is kind of trailing Schmerich in the gym, but Han will also follow me when I go into the locker room. He'll trail behind me. Han starts moving his locker towards me. Han starts taking my locker. Han is like on top of me to the point where I'm like feeling uncomfortable and intimidated, to one day where I literally grab all my stuff and storm off to the other side of the locker room because I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this guy? So as it would turn out, Schmerich was using me as a honeypot to rev up this Han. So Schmerich would talk me up in front of Han, get him all revved up and jealous, ready for the steam room so they could go get each other in the steam room because he knew I wasn't doing anything in the steam room. So he's playing in my face. Oh, and Han just had a baby and's wife works at the gym. And while this is going on, a lot of guys in the gym that used to be real friendly with me are starting to be cold to me. And I say to myself, I go, they think that you've been trying to pursue this married man all these months. If only they knew the truth. And you know me. You start something with me, I'm going to finish it. This is going to have to be 2 parts, guys. This is 6 months worth of tea.